Hi everyone, how are you? Today's another Tuesday and I'm here with another video. So welcome to Legend of Mystics. I'm your host, Diana Priyanka Chaudhary, and today we're going to talk about my most favorite gods. One of them, and out of all the mythologies and all the cultures out there, and that is Rahu Dev, a.k.a. Swarbhanu. However, in the English-speaking audience, he is best known as the North Node of the Moon. And he is symbolized by cats! Can you please freeze the camera? Please, please, please. Can you? Oh, it's okay. Don't be scared. So that is my other cat, Spotty Chaudhary. He's a rescue. He was abandoned during the COVID-19 crisis, so all of a sudden last year, in addition to my regular cat that you saw in the Hanuman video, I find myself being chased around by this lovely being. And what had happened was the manager gave me an ultimatum to stop feeding the cats outside because they are bringing in fleas. And I was like, fine, I'll adopt him. So yeah, that's how I got him. His name is Spotty Chaudhary, and right now he's scared and shivering in my lap. However, we'll continue with Rahu Dev and his origin story. So what had happened was there was once a time that the oceans needed to be churned for to find great riches of the world. Also, when the oceans were going to be churned, a lot of labor was needed, and there were these gods who wanted to do it by themselves, and they were like, we want to churn the oceans by ourselves, take all the good things and leave all the bad things that come out of it. However, they were not powerful enough to do it by themselves. So what they did was they went to the demons and said, we will share whatever we get with you. So will you please help us? Now the demons were like, yeah, sure, we will do it. So together the gods and the demons churned the oceans until the nectar of immortality came out. Once it came out, the demons wanted their share of the nectar. However, the gods played a trick on him. Gods went to Vishnu, one of the three main deities of Hinduism, who is in charge of, he's basically the bureaucrat, okay? He's in charge of like tallying up things, making sure everybody has enough or doesn't have enough. He's a bureaucrat, right? So they were like, Vishnu, we don't want to share the nectar with the demons, otherwise they will become too powerful and they'll beat us up and all that. Please, can you help us? So Vishnu said, okay, alright. And then Vishnu tricked the demons into drinking the false nectar. However, there was one demon who said, I'm not going to be fooled by you, Vishnu. I know the real nectar is kept for the gods only. So that demon was the north node of the moon, Rahu Dev. So he disguised himself as the god, as a god, and went to the god camp to receive his share of the nectar, and lo and behold, he did. However, two gods, the sun god and the moon god, recognized something was wrong with this being. I don't think he's a real god, said sun, and moon agreed. So together they went to Vishnu and were like, Vishnu, I think that's a demon pretending to be a god. Tattletale. So Vishnu was like, really? Let me go check. And when he checked, yeah, Rahu Dev was a demon, is a demon. So now he had already drank the nectar of immortality. He cannot be killed. But Vishnu, in his anger, still severed his head from his body to make sure that he was punished, unfairly punished, though, for his crime of asking for what was promised. Ever since that day, the head of the demon Swarbhanu is known as Rahu, or the north node of the moon, and the body of the demon Swarbhanu is known as Ketu, or the south node of the moon. So, what my takeaways from this story is that wherever your north node is in your own natal charts, and I'm talking about the sidereal natal chart, not the tropical one, the sidereal one, you will always be most focused in that area, and you will get the things related to that area by hook or by crook, because it is owed to you and you will not take no for an answer. Also, I think gods are tricksters, man. For all the blame we put on demons and all the things we badly associate with them, most often than not, in like all the mythologies, it's the gods playing all the tricks. It's the gods like betraying their allies, and it's the gods that are at fault. Just look at Greek mythology. But in Hindu mythology, this is one of the prominent cases, prominent instances, in my opinion, where it shows that the gods are wrong. They're not always right. But I find happiness, at least, in the fact that even though they played the trick, at least one demon got what he wanted. And that demon now rules the era. In Hinduism, quick side note, there are 4 eras. And the last era is Kali Yuga, which is what's running right now. And the demon's head, Rahu Dev, is the one in charge of it. So, yeah. Basically, I just have 2 main takeaways from this story, like I said. Number 1, if you're willing to pay the right cost, you can get whatever you want, but you have to balance it within yourself if you want to pay a high cost like that for whatever you're after. But your goal is always achievable. The second thing I take away from this is that you will be betrayed. Things will not go your way whenever you and whatever you want to, might not always be within your reach. But it's up to you if you still wanna go for it or not. Like I said, the goals are achievable and they're your choice. It was Rahu Dev's choice to go after it, right? So actually, I'm still repeating the first one. The second point is you will be betrayed when you try to go for what you want, but you shouldn't give up. That's the second point here. That's better. So those are my takeaways. What are yours? Please let me know in the comment sections below. And like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell notification to get updates for all future videos. So until next Tuesday, bye from me. And bye from Spotty. Say bye now. Bye bye.